Welcome to Homebuyers School, brought to you by Brookfield Residential.
So before we begin, if this is your first time on this channel and you want to get the latest strategies, tactics, and tips on home buying, click the subscribe button below, hit the little bell so you don't miss anything.
Hi everyone, welcome to another edition of Homebuyer School. Today I'm joined by Mushtaba Sayed, Manager Mobile Mortgage Specialist with TD Canada Trust. And today the question we're going to answer is, what's the difference between open and closed mortgage rates? So Mo, what is that difference?
Yeah, so it's a great question. The difference, the main difference between an open mortgage and a closed mortgage is that an open mortgage is, there's no really term attached to it. You could actually leave that lender at any time without any penalties incurred. A closed mortgage just means that technically you've signed a contract with the bank to be there for a certain time period. So if you decided to go with a 5-year term, you have to kind of stay with your 5-year term and then decide after that if you want to stick with the same bank or kind of go somewhere else. But with an open mortgage, it's just, you can actually move at any time without actually incurring any penalties.
So when should I pick an open versus a closed mortgage rate?
Yeah, so mostly what I would recommend to my clients is that if they're thinking about selling anytime soon or leaving, or they're thinking about moving out of the country or moving cities, an open mortgage is a very good option at that time. So you can get in for a very short time period and actually get out without paying heavy penalties to get out. Once again, it's a great conversation to actually have with your lender at that time and let them know about your future plans as well, and that could help determine what the best rates are for you guys, if open makes more sense or closed makes more sense.
Does an open or closed mortgage rate have anything to do with a fixed or variable mortgage rate, or simply separate things?
Yeah, so there actually does. That's a great question. So we have an open fixed mortgage rate and we also have open variable mortgage rates. They're predominantly going to be a little bit higher than the closed fixed mortgage rates and the closed variable rates. And the reason is because banks offer discounts for clients to attract clients. When you're going with an open mortgage rate, there's no loyalty, what banks technically find. So it's going to be a little bit higher and technically in line with what all the banks are offering. So it's not going to be a discounted rate at all. It will be a little bit of a higher rate than the fixed, the closed fixed or the closed variable.
So in an open mortgage rate, say halfway through that term that you sign, you can just switch to another bank.
Yeah, absolutely. Right? You could switch to a different lender, which you feel like has better rates for you, has better terms for you. You could sell your home. You could do any of those things to actually get out of that mortgage without any penalties.
So why did the banks actually provide the option of a open? Because wouldn't the banks want to, lock you into a mortgage with that particular bank? Yeah,
absolutely. But at the end of the day, what we want to do is we want to actually give options to our clients, whatever is going to be best fitted for their needs. A lot of different life situations can happen where options are a great thing to have. So for banks, we want to be able to know what's best for them.
So Mo, do you have anything else to add in terms of open and closed mortgage rates?
Yeah, absolutely. I would just recommend speaking with your specialist and bank or lender and see what's best for you. It kind of fits in with your guys' budgeting, with your plans, your future plans, and determine which kind of rate's going to be ideal for your situation.
Perfect. Well, thank you very much, Mo. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining us. Remember to watch our video on the new mortgage rules in Canada. Have a good day.
That's another edition of Homebuyers School. Tune in next time for more expert tips and tricks. And visit homebuyersschool.ca to bring you one step closer to finding your dream home. As with everything, it would be great if you like and share our videos. Also, please let us know if you have any home buying questions you want us to answer.